I'm late, later than I should have been, but we're out here. Sup, everybody? My name is Kratikemon, and welcome to another Genshin Impact stream in quite a while. Not a little bit. Not like 14 days. The last stream was like the 1st of March. We already had our last, most recent video being the, 1 year anniversary, my 4th year of Genshin Impact. So I wonder what my first clip for my 4th year gonna be. I don't know. I don't think I'll meet today, but today could be a bit of a longer stream while also talking about the past 5.5, past 5.5 live stream that happened earlier today, this morning. Oh my god, I am so excited for Iansan because I didn't expect them to make a kit like that for that character. I was excited for her because of course, her being the face of Natlan for the Traval trailer 4 years ago, 4+ years ago for Genshin Impact, which is very, very, very exciting. But I honestly didn't expect it to be a 4 star when I thought at least one of the Electro characters for the Natlan Heroes was going to be a 5 star. I theorized it might just be the case because all the other Natlan characters that were the actual main heroes of Natlan for the main story is a 5 star. So I thought they were making Auron the 4 star so that Iansa could be the 5 star because it's just weird to me that both specifically targeted Electro characters were the 4 star. Yes, I'm saying it like that. Hey, they could choose who they want to choose to be the 5 star. I'm just saying it because that's how it looks to me. You can't really change how I feel about that, no matter how many people argue. But yeah, Versa, not a character I expected to say. I kind of like her playstyle. For a plus DPS, she's actually quite interesting because she doesn't exactly play the same as other plus DPSs, but she plays very similar at the end of the day. So it's not that special. But I actually was pleasantly surprised to like her playstyle. And I do need Electro DPS on my main account, actually. I'm excited also because Iansan has a voice, even if she or us not having, any Arca quest expats, but a Chronicle story quest for the Collective Plenty Tribe.
Themselves to the heaven.
I'm very excited
God should brought
for the next character about to pull for. I I heard rumors for the longest time. First half is Veressa, the 5 star Collective Plenty Tribe, which means she getting a Chronicle story quest. Great, I guess. And character I've wanted for a while. Xianyun. She's hot. She's pretty decent at what she does. And I don't mind puns like other people do. It's probably because I like trying different things a lot. Even though I can be harsh on things that I end up being harsh on, like for example, Veressa's design, there are people that like it and there are people that don't. There's no in between, but guess what? I might be that one person. I'm like in the middle with her. I don't know how to feel about her design. I don't like her outfit at all. Her skirt is questionably considered one. I don't really care if people try to justify it. It's pretty funny because you can look at the backside, you are seeing full ass. You're not missing that much, to be honest, even if the skirt, you know, is taken away. That's what's funny about her skirt. But, anyways, outside of that, surprisingly, I'm pleasantly surprised with her, though. With, like, her horns and her cow aesthetic. I didn't think I'd like it that much. It's alright. It's surprisingly alright. I didn't think I'd like it so much, to be fair. The cow aesthetic looks really appealing on her. It looks really good. I didn't expect that. But like her outfit itself, I don't like it that much. I mean, her top is alright, but like her skirt, then her, you know, asymmetrical design for her socks and whatnot. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I've considered I might try to get her in one day if the stars align. Heck, maybe even the post test we're gonna end up doing. But With that new artifact set that coming out next patch, I saw the information. It is not to confirm. They could choose to release it if they want to, but they spoiled it in the live stream, and I had to find out from my friends showing me. One artifact says Veresta set, obviously, is a plunge set. Okay. The second set is a cryo DPS set that has a very weird passive where you want zero energy, and the only character that cannot gain energy is Mawika, so she's the only one who can use it at the moment, which is funny to me. But it gives like normal attacks and plunge damage, or not plunge damage. It was freaking burst damage as a bonus if your energy is zero. I wonder how that's gonna work if they're gonna make another character that has zero energy. I initially thought the rumors surrounding Skirk, since she's part of the silhouette characters that are the roadmap of characters that lined up, which Aoife was randomly just shown in the damn live stream. So now we know Aoife the cowboy. That's cool. I figured that when we see Kukaku or Kakuku, I forgot to say his name, the bird assisted with Aoife. But Aoife design looks so freaking good. And I didn't notice in the live stream, but someone sent me a screenshot that his vision is Animo. And I'm waiting for people to start talking about that when that comes around, because there's a good chance he's going to be a healer. I mean, it's not going to be surprising. I'm just curious what type of kit they're going to give a support animal character that is with like the Night Soul mechanics thing. I don't know what they're going to do. All I know is I feel like Farina propaganda going to come back because there's no doubt in my mind Farina's going to see some kind of buff with that character. I can't not see it, but you know, that doesn't mean other characters aren't gonna get a buff. But despite me being excited for like Aoife and his potential, maybe I'll get him in the future vibe. And Varessa, I might get in the future vibe for this account since I did get Cloran on this account. I got her on my second account, my main account. The one that I want the absolute most is finally coming back. And I have enough pull to pretty much guarantee her, I think, if I use like everything. I have enough pull to guarantee her if I were to lose somehow. Even though I'm in a position where I could get like a special animation for my 5-star pity, which I don't know. I said to myself, we've crossed the first hurdle that she is coming back now. And I want her the most. She's in the first half, and the 4-star character Iansan, I'm more excited for Iansan than I thought I would have initially be. And I really am excited for like the chibi dark skin character to actually, be played in my account. I can't wait to try her with Kanich. I can't wait to try her with. I mean, I guess what we got to try something with Chevro's. 'Cause I want to see how different it actually make the Chevy teams feel. I suppose. I'm excited to try her with Alhaitham. 'Cause I actually think it's possible, even though I don't think it's gonna be much. But I still want to see how much of a difference it is from his traditional spread teams. That's what I'm excited for that. Can't think of that many other characters that could benefit that I currently own, though. For other people, there's obviously more content that Iansa can provide with her quote-unquote attack buff. That is probably the best comparison to Bennett we have gotten in a long time. Finally, a Bennett side grade, but I was hoping Mawika was going to be that character. I understand why she wasn't. They wanted to make a character like this, but my next problem is what's next? Because they made an electro character like this. That means they're giving me a potential Bennett side grade of a different element that's probably a different element. Since they decided to do this, this was something I always wanted though, was a Bennett of a different element. So I am so excited to see what happens with that. My biggest problem right now might just be depending on the drip marketing, which now we're getting back to my other point that I wanted to talk about with Xianyun. Now that we crossed the first hurdle, and I'm skipping Risley's, Risley could just be for my second account, so maybe I'll make a stream for that at some point. I just finished building him. But for my main account, I decided if Skirk is drip marketing, which there's a chance for that, because like no one's talking about it. For some reason, no one's talking about it. We're at the time period where we're about to get our next Dainsleif quest. It's either next patch in 5.6 or 5.7 before the summer event. So it's going to be interesting. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Dane quest in 5.6. So I'm expecting a very possible chance that Skirk appears. If Skirk appears with like that in mind, that'd be so hype. I don't know. Imagine Daisyleaf meeting Skirk would be interesting. I could see some kind of interesting stuff happen with that. The worst thing is I never made a stream on it. I don't even no, I didn't even make a community post on it. There was something interesting that was thrown around YouTube. And it happened without me noticing because it was I don't keep a track on Twitter or X, and I didn't get a notification from their YouTube channel when they made the shorts for it. There is some very, very, very special lore that was shown that I looked into a long time ago, but it's not something I ever talked about on the YouTube channel. I've watched some lore videos that interest me greatly, some that I genuinely feel like will be an impact that will eventually be thrown to the surface in the game of the main story. There's no doubt it's going to build up for it because it has been lightly teased throughout a lot of things. And one of those things that I couldn't stop thinking about was when Mawika in the 5.3 Archon story, when she broke the sky and we saw moon fragments in the sky. Ever since then, I've been thinking about how other people were talking about a lot of the lore embedded with the moons, and then they decided to hit us with a lore drop finally, because I always knew they're going to talk about it more. And now I'm hearing all this talk that's very interesting, because then we got to come back and talk about this little goofball Paimon. I'm not a lore channel. I'm just a guy that played the game. But I like looking into lore, and I have known for the longest time we know nothing about this character for the longest time, and it's only a matter of time till it does connect that this character is someone important in the end game of the story. I always thought Paimon was important to the story, and now there's like a lot of lore that there's a chance that she could connect to something. It's just very, very possible the way that her characterization is designed, her outfit, the stuff that's on her, heck, even that star symbol that's in her hair is very important. It's kind of crazy to think about that one day they're gonna utter a question in the story because it would never utter from the traveler's lips, bro. Who are you? Where did you come from? And all these questions I feel like will be answered in that land. But then I didn't put much thought into like the moon lore in the past, but over time I always kept looking back at it because there was more added to it over time with more regions released, and then a lot of small talks here and there that were thrown in the world quest, which I'm not gonna remember that shit. I'm not gonna remember that. But I was pleasantly surprised when a lot of people started talking about this most recent like lore stuff that was like thrown around a few days ago on I think it was March 10th. It was just before my 1 year that I was preparing for, so I didn't notice it. I ended up finding out and I was just shook, man. I didn't think they finally come back to talk about that. Because even though I would love to just like talk about that, I'm sure a lot of people already know about it. They look at the lore stuff. I looked at lore videos about the Three Moon Sisters. If you know what that is.
Extending their horizon.
As much as I would like to divulge that. Oh, I need to do that. June birthday, and I haven't grabbed the codes on my main account. I just got Frina. Congratulations.
Add Ast.
So much I'm super excited about for next patch. Even though it's a lot of small things, of course. Not everyone's gonna probably feel the same way. Alright. Okay, I didn't max up. I'm pretty sure that's probably max, isn't it? Yep, because I ended up using some of it. Yeah, I remember to use the transient that I haven't used yet. 'Cause I kept forgetting to use it. I wonder how long I should farm this for. Everything right now depends on a drip market that comes out before next patch starts. It really like there's so much writing on that. Man, I'm just super excited. That Moonlure and finding out what Notcry got cooking will probably reinvigorate like the vibe I had with the story for so long. Even though the story has been very, small treading, because we gotta follow in the footsteps of what the Abyss sibling did. I just don't know what's gonna happen next patch. Either I'm going to try to pull for Iansan and probably fail, or maybe only get her C0, or I'm going to get Xianyun. It's one or the other, which means I could get Iansan copied. But one more thing I should check. What is my pity at? What is my pity? It's such a heavy welcome, cause I notice how much less amount of like primos I actually gain if there's no expiration during the patch. How much pity do I actually have? 10, 15, 20, 22 pity. Can I try for long a bit? Okay, keep that in mind.
Born of ice and frost, for Rex Lapis! Everybody stand back!
Light of the blazing sun! Incinerate!
Funny getting that number with the Cinder City set on. Oh my god. That's painful. If that was crit damage, I'd have been so excited to try that. Oh, come on, man. I'm probably gonna still try it out of spite. This is frustrating. I got a double crit animal goblet yesterday. Don't talk about that because it didn't roll well. But I plan to craft a goblet next patch, but I've been like contemplating whether or not I should even bother with that. Because if Skurk comes around soon in the future and whatnot, I might
Access
just farm
denied.
the new set out of
Burn it
spite of
down!
that.
I'm going in!
So I'll probably just let that just build up over time. And then probably make a goblet when I actually get that character.
Light it up!
Let's light it up!
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Should I even bother trying that? I'll still try it. It's just getting that interconnection quality thing. It rarely happens that often. Nothing going on right now, so it should be fine, but, it's still an important mention.
Burn it down!
Everybody stand back! Flip and fly!
Wrath from the sky!
I didn't crit! I didn't crit? With 82 crit rate? I didn't crit. That's crazy.
Rev the engines!
All right. So I do got to say, let's go back, grab some condense, and get right back into it. I should also mention there was something else that was on my mind. Oh yeah, the event. I didn't mention that yet. I'm excited for next patch. The events are like somewhat, more manageable than what we dealt with this patch. I mean, some of the small things are all right, but at the end of the game, at the end of the day, it's all mini games, yes. But I haven't done this yet, whatever this is, and this is about to end, and I need to do this today. I haven't touched it yet. I kept forgetting to do it, so now today is a
Light it up.
perfect day to do that.
No touching. Up and away.
Do I
Healthy
need to
body,
bother getting
healthy
here?
mind.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter.
You're
Brother!
way behind schedule.
Do this. Do this. Give her a little bit of that. Kinda need max, even though sometimes I feel like getting her max. Love that I could just get on the bike while in combat and just get my night soul back up. I wish you could go up even when you're not in combat, but I've noticed you can't really gain fighting spirit without being in combat, which sucks. Alright. I can do this. I don't know if I want to say that for tomorrow or not. Unsure. But so far, I just matched up someone's friendship today, and that was Sethos. That's another thing. That was what I was trying to remember. I need to check his voice on and stuff. 'Cause I still like his character. I always do it for characters I like, which is a lot, but I guess it is what it is. Oh, I actually like that. That looks cool. I still don't know when I'll actually build him though. 'Cause I keep thinking I would, but now he's gonna have to go wait for a bit longer. Because I'm gonna be trying for Iansan and possibly Xianyun. I don't know. I don't have that many wishes to work with if I end up not going for the 5
Thank you
star.
for completing.
That's what worries me. So I hope I can go for Xianyun without thinking about next patch. But if Skirk is drip marketed, I'm gonna have to consider skipping. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna suck, and I don't want to skip Xianyun again. That's the thing that sucks. And there's gonna be probably some of the last times I farmed this domain for a while, depending on that as well. Because the Skirt get drip market, I'm gonna just go farm that artifact set in hopes that that's what she wants. It's still crazy that she's part of the roadmap of characters that'll be released. And the worst part is, Aoife's also a character I'm gonna end up wanting one day, regardless of what his kid is. Even though I might just shoot myself in the foot saying that. His design is so impeccable. It's actually incredible. I didn't think they would make a male character look that good, and then have like the skin tone that he has. That really surprised me. Like I thought he was gonna be some generic cowboy looking at, but he actually looks really good. I was really surprised, pleasantly.
Access denied. All hail.
Rise with me.
Ugh.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Flip and fly.
Light of the blazing sun.
Ooh, 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 ooh! Please, please, please. Can you give me double crit? If you don't give me EM, that is the only thing I want if I do not get double crit. Just give me something that would be an upgrade from a Wika, because it wouldn't be much to actually upgrade her. And that is, please, oh my God, please, I am begging you, please, please let that be an upgrade from a Wika, please.
Born of...
Burn it down!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand... up and away! No touching!
Why the heck is Bennett almost dead? I swear.
Rise with the...
I'm going in! Dancing in the wind. Flip and fly. For Rex Lapis.
Pyroclastic surge!
I went for the most generic amount. Unlocked feather, okay. Oh my goodness. I hope it goes more the attack route, cause that's useful. The attack route would be useful. Now I got a character that I'm going for that wants attack percent. It'd be cool to get that. Okay, two more.
Nope.
Light it up!
Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That shouldn't be too bad, but... You know something I forgot? I forgot to mention there's gonna be a new, which is crazy to me. No one's not talking about it enough, but like it's the new overflow event that's gonna come out next patch, which is the one I've been always wanting, which is for artifacts, double artifact drops. That's just gonna be very nice to have.
Born...
Wish it was permanent,
I'm
man.
going in! Up and away! This is long overdue.
It's funny because sometimes I can maintain the power. If I do that, she can hit like 180k charge attacks in this domain. I've only managed to do it one time though. Okay. The first time I've seen a Sans drop with attack percent that many times, that usually doesn't happen very often. I'm very nervous here because this will be like my third chance for a decent Pyro Goblet that has came from this domain. And like my first one being the double crit that Moika still currently has on set for Obsidian Codex. It wouldn't exactly take much to upgrade that if it, rolls decently well into like a piece that has heavy on crit damage attack stats or a little bit of EM on that as well. I'm a bit worried about this. You know what, let's go here. So there's a lot of pieces that can give double crit. What is this? Oh right. You know what? I wouldn't mind trying this. Why not? Yeah, you see this animal goblin? Pretty tragic. I got that yesterday. Wow, those are all good stats actually. It's enough to make me want to try 20 at least. Tragic. I wish it didn't go into ER though. If it didn't go into ER, it wouldn't be that bad. I'm so nervous, man. I'll try this one. Hmm. Rubbing the sideburns. I can't get rid of this. I actually can't get rid of this. Okay. Try 20. Damn it. I still have to hold on to that. Okay. Um, if they first this, first that, defense. I don't know if I want to try that. Now this one I'm very nervous for, man. It won't take much to upgrade like my onset piece despite it having double crit. But if this were to give double crit, I would start debating on ending like my farm in that domain for pieces for Obsidian Codex if this rolls decently well. Okay. I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. Full send it and let the game decide its fate. I honestly don't think this is gonna roll well, but I always hope for something good here. So with that, see what Obsidian Colors gives us right here. Damn. Alright. Alright, tragic. Alright, tragic. That is a damn shame, actually. I was really hoping for something there. Well, with that did not give us much for today. Got nothing else here. And when it comes to Iansan, which I haven't even thought of preparing for, I'm probably gonna have taken piece of Aurora for it. I'm not too sure yet. The heck does she have on? What is this? Oh, I didn't realize he had that on though. It's said that that piece that gives a lot of attack I might have to hold on to, just because it's good enough for something. I'm fairly certain. That pizza Ron has on it, I might have to take that off though. Can't have anything else better. That reminds me, I ended up getting this the other day as well, which was surprisingly decent. Do I want to try that? I don't know if that even does anything for Iansan for healing. It'd be funny if it actually does affect it though. Don't I? That's right. I don't, do I? Oh, I didn't get rid of it. Okay, keep that. Or maybe keep that. Maybe keep that. Maybe keep that. I forgot I saved that piece. Wait, doesn't this mean I can also use that attack goblet I have? There's an attack goblet with double crit somewhere. I know I didn't get rid of it, because I haven't gotten rid of pieces. So there's that. There's also this I need to check. Maybe that. Maybe this. I'm locking all the pieces that have like ER on it, because depending on which piece I get best of, I'm probably going to use even if it's not the double crit piece. It not exactly needs to be ER centric, but don't I have pieces that give attack percent here though? This is gonna be interesting. 10% crit rate ER. Meaning that, but that's heavy on EM. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting doing this. Try all those ones with attack ER on them. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so not really much to work with. What about ER sins or attack sins with ER on it? I'm probably gonna try every one of these just because it's gonna be that important. It's funny to do this, but it's so I don't have to do this later. So now I have to try attack goblets. I completely forgot I needed to do this, and I didn't do this yet today. That is so tragic. Okay. Damn. Hmm. I keep forgetting I need to actually start getting rid of some of these pieces. God dang it. It's not that I don't want to get rid of that piece just yet. I can get rid of this one now. Eh? It's like contending right now. Are you serious? Okay. I don't know if I want to try all the plus threes though. Those ones is like debatable if it doesn't have crit rate on it. I might just come back to that. Try all of these. I'm still trying to figure out which piece I want to just tell us. Some of these I have like reasons to hold on to. Except for this one, I don't really have a reason to keep that, but My only reason why I don't want to get rid of it is I want to use it for a certain piece, so let's just do this. Let's come back to that. Oh shit. Oh, that's great. I will also hold on to that. Damn it. I'll hold on to that though. For now, I want to focus on having a 4-piece set for her for this set when I actually get Iansan. This has potential. It is better than what I have now. Just because of the crit rate, it's already better than what I have now. That's tragic. But what do I have for this set? Feels like a waste doing this, but don't really want to do any others. Okay. It's still something I wish I could just do this. But like, it takes so much more. I might have to use a different piece. Why do I keep doing that? Yeah, I have to get rid of one of the plus 20s I'm iffy about getting rid of right away. Like that one. I guess that's what I'll do first. Try these. Who asked for this? I know I didn't. Oh, if it was Crowd, I'd been more excited to be honest, but you know, I guess that's it. I don't want to get rid of it yet, but I'm going to. Tragic. So I can get rid of that one. Try this one. Uh, Without it going into attack percent with that, it kind of like depends for me if I'm gonna just run it just attack percent ER on an artifact. 'Cause the piece I have is good enough that I don't need to justify that too much. Golly. Loves crit damage. Am I hitting a new era today? Where I get crit damage a lot instead of crit rate? Hmm. I don't know if I'd replace it for that. But it gives me a choice to do this now. So I'm gonna do that. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Very nice. It's not that I wouldn't have 20% attack, but I have my reason for needing crit rate ER attack percent on an artifact. I have my reasons for keeping that too, which is tragic. Because a part of me always feels like I don't really need it. Still don't think I really need it, but I don't need to try that piece anymore. As for this, I think this is just all I can deal with, so I'm gonna have to deal with that with the feather until I get more pieces, I guess. Unless I need more crit rate elsewhere, I don't know. Probably gonna have to still try these though. Oh my freaking god. Okay. I probably should have tried it, but it just said that I wish that it gets crit rate before I do that. But it won't do that. Guess it's one of those days. I may or may not need to keep that. If I got like an attack going that went only into flat attack, that'd be interesting. Like, that would be interesting, but I don't think I'd like that. I don't know if I want a piece that just purely goes into ER because of what I plan to put on Iansan, but don't think I have anything else. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I guess that's what I'm going to deal with. I don't just specifically want crit, it needs to have at least ER on it. So I'm unsure about that piece. The only thing I would want a crit rate circle probably would have been like attack and ER, but only close second would be just attack percent circling, but I just don't know if that's worth it. Unless I get like high crit rate on it, I don't think I'd even use this. Hey, now I'm willing to use one of my better pieces on it. Waiting until I have a double crit goblet where I'm gonna put that through the ringer. Probably gonna do that for when I craft my goblet next patch. I'm still unsure what I want to craft though. I still don't know if I want to craft it since I explained before. This all depends on the drip marketing now. If I do that. So thinking about getting rid of that. Every time I think about getting rid of that, I'm like, no, I always want to try to use this on my Nikita because I had a very unique Nikita build with this piece that did work, and it still would work if I tried it. But nowadays, I just don't need her on that because of Farina. Ever since Farina's release, I stopped wanting to use like Golden Troop on Nikita. So I feel so attached to this because on the leaderboards at the time when I had used this piece, I had like a top 1% Nikita that was like top 30 in the world. Thanks to this artifact. But I haven't like used Golden Troop on Nikita in so long. Thanks to Frina. It was all before Frina's release. During Fontaine's release cycle. So I've been thinking about getting rid of this. Tragic. It'd be cool to see what other attack circuits I may have. There's only crit damage ones. Probably still not gonna try all of these. I thought about it, I just was curious. If it was like a 4 line with crit rate ER, I probably would have tried it. So I have this. I have that for now. This is alright, but this is better. It sucks getting rid of that other piece to have more attack percent, but it's just better for me to do for now. Obviously, this will likely change in the future. So maybe I'll mention that when I do like my daily streams of Genshin during past 5.5 for like the week. I'm probably gonna pace myself so I don't know how long the streams will actually be or not, since I'll be frank with you, I now need to like pick up the pace with like my other playthrough that I didn't upload an episode for this week. Just because I was stressed as fuck after I did like my 1 year video the other day. I just really wanted to get that out, and I ended up spending so long editing that. It was ridiculous. It made me just kind of like mentally drained. Venti worth pulling for. Oh god. My best answer obviously would be if you care about meta, no. But even if you didn't care about meta, I just don't know. I'm not too sure. Mm. Obviously, people say pull for you like, so that's usually what's most important. That's really all much I can really say on the meta on that for Venti. Oh, right, I can do an off piece for this. I didn't even think about that. Have Shonen. Do I pull for Venti or C2 of Shonen? Oh, asking me, someone who doesn't really like pulling for 5-star copies of characters, I would say that's up to you to decide. Obviously, most constellations for most recent 5-stars have been worth getting, so if you find it worth getting, then go for it. Shonen C2 is good if you intend to make use of it for a lot of things, which is useful for a lot of things. Probably should try these pieces before I actually... I guess I'll try them. See if it gives crit rate or not. Nope. Whoa, wait. Why'd I... Oh, I guess I know why I kept it actually, never mind. I was like, wait, why'd I keep that? Right. I guess I can do it for minimum if it's, I'll do this. No, I won't do that. Yeah, that's more than enough for me to tell I won't do that. Flat attack and ER is enough. Yeah. This is the thing that sucks about, like, if I do a piece without crit rate on it, then it would have to give a lot of ER for me to keep it if I wanted to try something as like an onset piece. But without it, I don't know. This is a little bit better, so I'll come back to that. This has potential. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. Okay. It was so close to something. I hated getting rid of that extra piece because that was a waste of like the 17 Artifact. I might have to try to find other artifacts to tell us after this. I mean, I'll have enough for a transmuter, but I am definitely gonna get rid of something I don't want to. Even though I say I don't want to. I have a reason for me holding on to that. These other ones I don't mind tossing. I'm iffy about this one. I'm iffy about this one, but honestly, I don't know. Hmm. I feel like I have to try 16 though. This has potential to be better than it, to be honest. And then it got worse. Okay. Well, okay. I'm gonna have to definitely look at my plus 20 artifacts again. Well, at least I tried. That was the only reason why I did that. Since I had the artifacts to do so. But no ER here, and then... Do I even have an attack percent with ER on it? That has ER rolled into it, which isn't the case. I guess it's that one. That piece that's on her is gonna probably be taken off, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I might take that off of her. I hate to take that off of Lisa, but I might have to take that off of her. Iansan's gonna be a priority character. I'm gonna end up building towards, so 10% with that much here. I don't know if that much here is enough or not. It might be enough for Cinder City though. I never really needed that much when I used Seat Lolly. Heck, even the build I have on her for the teams I play her in anyways, she gets enough ER. Yeah, she gets enough from the Cinder City set with her pseudo DPS build that I still haven't built out. Just to find out, freaking Iansan takes the same resource I'm struggling to get a lot of. I'm pretty frustrated about that. I might have to waste some Dream Solvent for that, which is just great. Just great. I need to check those other ones. I need to know how many of those I have since she wants that as well. But, after this turn, I have to look at my artifacts again to see which piece I'm going to get rid of. Because I do still have artifacts I can still get rid of. Not many, but some. But, I guess let me finish this up. Since this, okay, there's no crit weapon armor. So I would have 72 crit rate. I hope that's enough ER. It should be. But looking at everything, this goblet is just. If I were to use an onset sands, I wonder what my options for the goblet would have been. I don't think I had any attack goblet options, though. I got rid of a lot. I guess there. Oh, wow. Oh, right. I wanted to use Xianyun with that. And that was like a potential off piece. When did I get this, though? When did I get this goblet? Okay. Must have been a weekly boss when I got this and I didn't notice. But I guess there's that. I'm gonna struggle again. I think right when if I end up in the scenario where I end up going for Xianyun and I get her, which I'm in a good position to be able to get her, but she'll be like the last 5-star I can get till probably 6.0, which is crazy to think about because I don't really get Welkin anymore. That might change in the future though, but right now I don't have Welkin. But what else would I have wanted? I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, it was VV set. That's what I want to check. I don't think I have that as like a base on anyone at the moment. What is Kave holding? What are you holding? Who was this meant for? I don't remember what the heck that was meant for. I remember she had on scrolls, but I don't need to hold on to that no more. What about the set? I believe I had something for Xianyun over here. Wow. I forgot I held on to that. Oh, right. She has it. Right. I don't know if I want to completely butcher her for that. It's very tempting, though. That's an option for sure. So I'm probably going to have to farm VV set right when I get her. That's going to suck. I mean, if that. I don't know what to say about this. It's just an option. It's just chilling. Yeah, that is tragic. She can hold on to it, I suppose. So I wouldn't have many options for peace unless I just keep stripping things away from Iansan. Okay, I'll have to figure that out next patch. I'll worry about that next patch. I'm gonna keep farming Obsidian Codex until then. At least I prepared this, 'cause I forgot about doing this. I didn't even do this at all today. So I hope this is good enough. Pretty sure it is. I feel like I'll be lucky enough to get one copy of her, but I feel like getting what I want to go for after that might not be possible. I don't know. I like what Force has been not all over the place, I should say. I feel like it's been haphazard. Either I get that new character I'm missing cons for and get them cons, or I struggle to get them more than once. So that's why I say I'm probably going to get her once. Most likely. I just wonder how bad that's going to be for me. And this character is just not got as much courage as before, but it is what it is. Funny, I was tempted to take away from Aurora's pieces, but I feel like the damage that he has is more important, so I don't want to completely butcher him, even though this is tempting to take off of him. But I guess that's fine. Right, that goblet that didn't roll well. If it rolled well, I wonder how good my build would have been. Could beat the piece I have is just not gonna happen, which sucks. I might tempted to try that for crit damage. I don't know if I'm that crazy enough to do it though. I'm not gonna try that though. I just felt like checking that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go through my artifacts later. I'd rather not do that one soon, cause it takes a lot of time for me to go through my artifacts.
Huh? How about this? Let's light it up! Take a seat! Burn it down!
I can fix this. Access denied.
Oh, don't kill it. Oh wait, actually, probably can't kill it now, but
No touching.
okay. Oh wow, it's all the way over here in Fontaine. It's a Fontaine event. Okay. I'll get my Mora back. It really does suck that I didn't get anything today. I was like really excited for that Pyro Goblet too. Even if it didn't give double crit, I'd have been very excited if it went into crit damage at least 3 times. Cause that would have been better than what I have for my Onset Goblet from a week despite it being double crit. Because of the build I have on it is just that good. Would have
We're
actually
way
probably
behind
been an
schedule.
increase. But
Next
oh
on the
well.
agenda.
Try and stop me!
Where's okay, her friendship is getting there, but she's definitely not gonna max out. I might be lucky to get halfway through wait before next patch starts. Still have one more full week before patch 5.5, so I'm gonna do what we can. First, we gotta go through a fishing event. I'm not too fond of that, but uh, okay. Put your back into it, Jala. For Fontaine, is it? Should I be reading this? I don't know if I should. I mean, I'll probably just read it silently, but I guess it's fine. Like straightforward people, of course. Okay. Invasive. Oh, is this what I think this event was that I forgot about? There's that event where you have to fish as much of like a specific fish as you can, and you get a lot of points for it. Is it that thing? That weird minigame? I think that was what this event was talked about in the 5.4 live stream, and I can't remember. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Honorary Knight. She know about that. Work together with other players to catch fish at co-op mode or compete against them to see which is better angler. You can obtain regular points in either mode, which will contribute to obtain rewards. Oh, so it's like that? Oh, it was throwing the... Okay. I forgot. I thought you had to use a fisher. I forgot this event existed. Though nets have 3 different categories, action point cost when the net touches the fish, it has a fixed chance of successfully catching said fish. Fish size and net type. How's a success when using small, medium, or large net to catch small, medium, or large fish, respectively? Okay. Angular ties, which I think he's like the front cover of the event. This weird looking fish will occur at intervals. During many fish will gather at these moments. Large fish both high catch or difficulty and exceedingly high action point value will also appear. Interesting, I suppose. Was that always there? Oh, I guess this is where the event was decided. Huh. How interesting. Let's just check it out. Helper in white, yes. Have we met before? You're just like you're from Sumeru? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that. But she kept calling us Iron Knight, which I thought something Mondstadt would be like, yeah. When a Mondstadt says you two can do work of 7 to 8 or even 10 people in one day, so you must have met many fascinating people on your travel. By contrast, I doubt you remember someone like me, no matter how sharp your mind. So ago, I too believe releasing ammo could bring me fortune. I feel like we had an event with someone like her, and I can't put my finger on it. Was she the person we had met in Monster and I don't remember? I feel like there was a fishing event in the past that we had someone that had like clothing like this, but I don't remember if it was this NPC to be fair. Okay, so they'll probably then, yeah. So that would that be before Summer release or during Summer's release cycle? It was probably during this release cycle, and I just don't remember. I think fishing, yeah, fishing dates further back than that though. So maybe I'm tripping. Anyways, I don't know. It just kind of bugged me. I wanted to check that. Okay, let's do this. So there's a fish off and a co-op, but you only need a certain amount of points to then win. I don't particularly care though, but I think this is cool. So you're with like four other people, or three other people, I mean. I'm not looking forward to the co-op event next patch. The co-op event next patch looks so painful. It's another like one of the minigames where you have to use four of like the same character, but now you're like competing with them. It's like last year's Lancery, which I didn't like because you kept like constantly having people come for your neck when you're getting a lot more points than everyone else. But it's fun when they don't like bother you because, sometimes it's just fun that way, but sometimes it can be fun to have a lot of carnage go on, but sometimes it's not always that fun. A goal going multiplier Marvel fish will appear in the fishing zone. Catching this fish will grant you 5 times the amount of action points. There ain't that I can prepare for? I can't. Oh, right. I can't change, so it's just like, let's do this. So small one is the 5, the medium is the 20, and the other one is the other one. Okay. Wait. I guess it doesn't matter. I can't cast them like that. So it's probably because I suck at casting. Makes sense. uh, does it matter if I use a small one or not? It's like you can use one to catch a small one, but it's definitely gonna take some time. This event is not what I expected, to be honest. Come here, butt. Come here, butt. Come here, butt. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Angry Tub, where you at? Oh, I got the points. Yes, sir. Should I be using the big? I guess they are bigger fish. I'm gonna keep trying them. Try this one, cause medium. Try this one, cause medium. Hey, hey, hey. This event's kind of not what I expected. It's like more fun than actual fishing, to be honest. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Okay, so it is like nothing special, but it's still something. Okay. It's not what I expected this event to be, surprisingly enough. I forgot. Bejeweled Unicorn. Someone else got that, that's cool. Give me that, give me that. It's funny that it would be failed, but isn't just the big one just the best one to keep doing over and over? Because it feels like it's worth doing. Also, I just realized I caught a lot. Um, that team total, yeah, I did pretty good. Oh, I can check people's. I keep forgetting that. Hey, okay, that's cool. Cool. All right. Well, not everyone else did in this event. Was it chaotic in the beginning or not? I don't know. I didn't bother playing this event. Okay, I try not to play events until they're about to end. Except not this close to ending. Usually I would have done it way before this. 'Cause I'm pretty sure this was probably done way before this. But I just didn't get around to this. And decided to wait till today just because of the dev livestream announcement. Don't know if I should keep calling it dev livestream. It's just easy to remember. Or I could just call it, the special program. This is like the first special program with like English voice actors in a long time, so I'm quite happy about that. I am excited for the Star Quest event next patch. I was actually surprised for Aoife. Aoife getting that cameo next patch. There's no doubt in my mind he's going to be drip marketed. That's a guarantee. There's no way he's not getting drip marketed. I'd be surprised if he doesn't get drip marketed for patch 5.6. The question will be after that. What will happen after that? Because now we're having the last tribe in Collective Plenty, and I don't know what they're gonna do for story quests in the game because they focus story quests in a very unique fashion with the tribes. So I wonder if they're going to go back to doing story quests when Aoife releases. That's what I'm wondering. Or is Aoife going to be a 4 star? There's a chance Aoife's just a 4 star and I'm just tripping. So I don't know. It all depends on who gets trip market, I suppose. But if there's two characters, one of them is probably going to be a 5 star. But if it's only one, then it's safe to say Aoife's a 5 star. So I guess that depends on what happens next. I kind of hope Aoife's a 5 star because he looks pretty good, to be honest. For, for his design, I was actually surprised. His design looks really good. I was not expecting that design palette, man. I didn't think we are gonna get another character with like any like sort of skin tone. I thought they were gonna make him like a traditional cowboy vibe, like the rest of the characters or NPCs or even Chaska even from the Fire Feather Clan. I was expecting that. He looks better than most of the male characters in the game. I'm willing to even say he's the best male design I've seen in a while. I was really surprised by that. Can I really switch? I don't think it matters. Freak that. Aloy. Stober. 60. Let's do this. Okay. So we start with the small ones. This is why it confuses me if I should even bother. Damn, I didn't even get to touch that bit. Damn. I'm going back to this. It's just the larger fish is so much more worth getting to a point that you might as well just keep using it. Where are you at? God dang it! They're so fast with it. Get it? Why not? It's funny that some can fail. It's probably because of them being like bigger things here. Hey, not too bad. Oh my god. I wonder if there's like a thing going on here. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. I was right, I have to keep spamming it. I tried to see if I didn't have to spam it as much. Damn, I felt like I was close to getting it. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Not getting that much this time around. That's fine. I kind of wish I could have gotten more though.
Try and stop me.
Wish I could have done better, but it is what it is. Okay, still 600. I didn't know if I was going to still reach that number. So it shouldn't take too many times of doing this. Hopefully this is straightforward. I say this like I'm not going to suffer next patch where people are targeting me. I can just see that happening at that coin collecting event, man. That shit was annoying with Lancerate last year. I'd rather just do co-op because I don't think I'm gonna be good at this game mode. I'm not gonna just try to go against other players. But it's a nice option for those that care about that, to be honest. I don't, because that shit's annoying. 'Cause, like, the competition against somebody would mean like the less points you get, the less rewards you end up getting. It's more bad than a little bit, to be honest. Because at least at co-op, even if I didn't contribute the biggest amount, it seems like I could still get a good amount of points. Glowing surprise Marvel official appearing in the official zone for 10 seconds after catch the official randomly gain one of the three buffs. Automatically quick throw someone else
Exploration and
without using
trials.
action points. And have
Adventuring
to
is
master
right up
precision when
my
you throw
alley.
in large nets. Okay. Yes. I was the first one to hit that bit. I hit that shit. Yeah. I'm happy about that. Damn it, I missed it twice. That screwed me there. That sucks. That's fine. Damn, I got all of those. Holy. Damn. I feel like I'm getting these easier than last time. What's going on? I didn't usually get the large ones that easily. They annoyed the shit out of me before last round. I don't understand. Was it because I'm hitting them just right in the net or something? I don't understand. I'm not complaining though. Oh, someone's going crazy. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'll take that. Just keep playing this all the way to the end. I like that I can just do this. Ew. Ew. Oh. Haha. There we go. I don't know what got for points, but it's fine. I like doing that at times. Guess we'll find out. Pretty sure I got like 600. 600 something. But maybe it was more than that. I got a decent amount actually. I don't know exactly how much 'cause I wasn't paying attention to how much I had before, but are they giving me that much of the same unicorn fish, or am I tripping? Take part in the fish off challenge? Oh god. As much as I want to, I don't really care. Okay. Next round. This is potentially like 2 more runs left, possibly. Depending on how well I do. Going to this when you throw a medium net. Ooh, I'm actually confirming small nets without any restrictions. Even though I think small nets are like whatever, to be honest. Survey says. Damn, son! I didn't think it'd be this hard to get you. I'm trying so hard. What's going on? Come on! Ugh, I got hoed. Yeah, I got hoed, man. What the heck? Like, we all were trying to shoot that bit. Give me it. 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 Okay. I guess it's gonna be that round for us then. I guess we're just gonna get hoed this entire round. Felt like I was doing better last round. Unfortunate, to be honest. Spamming that small net is not really that worth it in the grand scheme of things. Like, you're better off just spamming the large net because it actually catches more or has a higher chance of catching more sense of how many times it can hit a fish. That's mine. Thank you. Thank you. Rightfully so. I should have got one by now. I was trying for that. Guess I got one at the end. Damn. That probably got that round. C6 mono, C3 catching a random child. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, that's a oh god moment. If I don't get like over 600 in the next one, I don't think I'll have enough, so I might end up having to do an extra run. It kind of depends. Let me see. If I'm like at 21, not 2100. If I'm like 24, like close to 2500, then it's probably possible within means. But if it's like a little under that by like barely being like barely 2400, a little over, I might need an extra run depending on how things go. Or I'm exactly 500, I can guarantee it. I forgot about that possibility. Okay, that's cool. Do it. You can fish all up. I thought this shit was gonna end up being just a bit longer. 'Cause I thought this was gonna be some glorified fishing event that was gonna require actual fishing, and I was gonna be like, oh, okay, all right, all right. Today's kind of like a chill Friday. Nothing crazy happened, and I can't really say I'm in like the best of moods. I wasn't in like the greatest mood yesterday. So like developer last year for Pass 5.5 was, nice. Like I actually am very, grateful to be, in a good mood today. But now I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do leading up to next patch, which I don't stream Genshin as much as I used to, obviously. I wish I could figure out what else to talk about, but there's nothing really interesting to talk about because, my life is pretty mundane, to be honest, given how much I try to avoid things. God damn it. Whatever. Whatever. It's not the big a deal. I'm a little bit depressed as well. Get all the big fishes. Give me all the fishes. Come on, come on, come on. Papa needs a new giant jumbo fish. Yeah, buddy. I shouldn't have said Papa. This sounds weird. Anyways, give me this. Yes. Hug the corner. Damn. They give a lot when you catch those. Holy moly. I never noticed that before. Gonna be one more chance for one of those jumbo fish now. The jeweled unicorn fish. Damn it. Okay. I like how I'm not trying to do like the fish out challenge, but I am trying my hardest to like be like the best scorer, which I barely beat them. Oh. Anyways, 650, and that is it. I don't need to do all that. I don't care about doing the fish out challenge. Frankly, it sucks that I'm not like a super competitive person like I used to be. It's just I mellowed out greatly, so it kind of depends on what it is. If I felt like competing for anything, I suppose would be what it is. But like I say, thank you guys for watching this live stream. Yes, or should we take a peek at the other event? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I need to do this event on my second account because I, of course, didn't do this on my second account because that goes to show I don't remember what the heck this event was. Completely forgot this existed. Oh. Alright, night. The Helper in White. Good news. There's a cute Melazine here. This is Indian from my son Garyanas. I believe I remember that name, but I don't remember how to say that name. She has already arrested the supplier behind the Unchained. Oh, I forgot this whole thing was about like dealing with a poacher that was taking fish, right? Even though I didn't really read it. Scoundrel is still counting money, even as I kick the door down. A proper piece of work, that one. Anyways, had a reduction for the invasive species in these waters. So I'm assuming that with that fish, but I forgot the whole thing on it. A capable hunter. It's not just anyone who can enlist the help of the traveler. The Grand Chef. The Grand Chef Supreme of Valor? What is that? How did the old phrase go? That's right. Like shooting goals with a cannon. Oh, you're talking about that event where I shot a fish out of a cannon. I remember that. Oh, I remember that Fontaine event, but I don't like remembering it. Why am I learning how to shoot a cannon? Anything to keep those seabirds off my fisherman's toast. Ah, I probably think about it. Officer Eugene looks a little familiar. What do you mean by that? It's because we're always helping uphold peace, but I must have seen a million officer by now. We've worked together before. How do you not remember that? I even remember that. I don't remember. I don't forget this magazine. I mean, I probably don't remember most magazines, but like when they have like a cute, how do I explain this? I have like a thing for like the droopy eye thing. It's just super adorable looking. I don't know why. So when I see it, it makes me a little happy, and I wish I could hug her. But have we looked, have we worked together before? You do remember me? That's wonderful. Next time we see each other, it'll just be like meeting an old colleague. There'll be no need to tiptoe around and carefully consider each word. Ah, natural. It's fine by us. Okay. If there's any trouble in the future, we could be sure to help each other out. I've been up to my eyeballs with this case for so long, but it looks like I can finally clock out. Think I'll take a trip to the Rusty Rudder for a drink or two. Wait and see if the scumbag and the Unchained make an appearance in the news. Want to join me? I can't let my guard down just yet? Okay. I didn't even think I would read this, but I can't help myself right now. I'm just in that kind of mood. I can't wait for next patch though, man. It's just so much to look forward to for like a lot of the small things. Some exploration. Finally, we get to go to the damn volcano to see the end of the little one's journey. My boy Pohaku, all right. Do your best. Give him what for. Tell her return to water edge. Continue monitoring the situation. I think Miss Jaja works a bit too hard. I guess there must have been someone in her past with a really strong sense of responsibility who had a profound effect on her. It's easy to see how she feels watching her work. I don't dare slack off myself. Motivation is good. Girls important, but sometimes it's also good to be like traveler. Everyone needs a good work-life balance. Of course, we're bringing this up again. Since like Lance, right? They keep bringing this up. In that case, if one day I come to you for professional time management tips, you better not turn me away. Anyway, I put an application to Heroes to have the expenses for this operation, especially your remuneration, upgraded to main canon operation expenses band. What is that? Hoping that's how I run into trouble. You two will be, oh, will already be there. That's if we even have a reason to come back to Fontaine. Oh wait, there is a character that could possibly be Drip Market next patch. It's possible. There is one character that we haven't seen. If we look back at the screenshot, which I had the screenshot on my computer, I forgot about that. We should talk about that. That would be very important to talk about. See if I can find it though. I'd have to go pretty far back, wouldn't I? I'm probably going to go very far back. Let's see if I can find it. Please be good to me. Did I click on anything weird? No, I hope I did not. It didn't look like it. If I can't find it here, I'll end up looking somewhere else, but I wanted to do this so I'd have to put it on a blue screen. I know I didn't delete it. Or should I go check the other thing that I can check, which is here? Probably faster if I do this. There we go. It's faster doing that. So, post patch 5.3, the developers gave us a character roadmap. I didn't put in the thumbnail for the video because I did not know how I wanted to structure this, to be fair. But the characters that have been released, there's only been so many left in this roadmap now. So let me say, can you can you please load up? Thank you. There's a total of 7 characters that were silhouetted, right? So there's only but so many characters left. There's a good chance we're probably gonna get 2 new characters next patch for 5.6. I should say not next patch, but next following patch. So let's look at it. So lineup: Iansan to the very left. The next character, some people are saying is Dahlia from Monster. If that's true, that's cool. Aoife is now confirmed, so the person in the third that looks like a cowboy with a little bird next to him. Not surprised that's Aoife to be honest, but really more confirmed than not. Mizuki next to the character in middle, which is definitely scripted. No character with a distinct design palette like her. She just easily looks like her. Alright. So we have Mizuki to number 5 to the left side, or right side now. We're going on the right side. Then the character right next to her is Varessa, which is now confirmed for the next patch for 5.5. So the only characters left in this lineup is this unknown character that people are rumoring is Dahlia to the very left side, the middle character, which is Skirk, and then a very right character that some people are saying is Fontaine coded, probably because the chef thing. She has a chef hat. Definitely looks like a girl get based on the design. Got shoes. It looks like she got a little devil tail. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. Pretty sure this is a Fontanian. So, drip marketing could be Aoife and then this character that's for Fontaine. Or we are getting a Skirk drip market. Everything all depends on this drip marking. So, if Skirk gets drip marketed, it's up. I will probably end up skipping Xianyun if that happens. I'll have to just pray I get one Iansan and skip, because I'm not willing to skip Skirk. The only character that's like the only character I'd skip Xianyun for. But if Skirk isn't next patch, I'm going straight for Xianyun, because I don't want to skip Xianyun. So, yeah, there's a lot riding on this patch, but anyways, um, okay. Grab this. Do this. Do. There we go. Actually, I don't even really need to go check that again, but it doesn't matter. Alright, let's finish this up. Hey, long could be sitting here, hands on the head, screaming me with a smile, resounding, no problem. It's already been resolved. Hmm? Oh. I was like, wait, what? Anyways. Okay. The front record. Oh, this is the fish off thing. I would do this, but I don't care. I need to do this event on my second account, so I don't want to waste too much time. If only I could keep the stream going all the way to doing my second account stuff, but I can't do that, can I? It's nice to get that Mora though, but I'm not gonna go for it. But it's nice to get that Mora that I wasted all my Mora on, so I get like all my Mora back. Wait, what is that for? Finally, we hit level 50 on Battle Pass. I couldn't reach this on my main account for a lot longer than I thought. I managed to get this number. Oh shit. Oh, I just realized. Oh my god, I need to start preparing that thumbnail. Damn. Anyways, it took me a while to get this Battle Pass level on my main account. My second account got this a week ago, which is really funny because I do everything at the same pace, but alright. Anyways, it looks like we're going to be ending this patch with 67 pulls for the standard banner. I completely forgot we are dumping all these wishes next patch on the standard banner just to see if we get Mizuki. There's a good chance I can get her. I'm in a position where I'm pretty sure my next 5-star on the standard banner is going to be a character. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens. That leaves me with that much, and I'm pretty sure my pity is 0, right? Pity should be 0, right? Ooh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Oh, I'm 60 pity on this banner. Damn. I completely forgot what my pity was. Okay. We're gonna get a 5-star within like the next 2 temples at the minimum, or at the most, but at the minimum, probably in the next temple for all we know. But I don't usually get one in my 60s to 70, most likely 70 to 80. I might do singles till I get that 5-star, and I'll wait till next patch to try to see if we get music in. If we don't, then so be it. But I mean, I don't know what I can get from this banner if it's anything new. I mean, if I get a weapon, it'd be nice if I can get what's it, 1,000 flooding winds or something like that. What the heck with that weapon code? I keep forgetting what the heck that weapon's called. I keep forgetting it's even a standard weapon. I don't know why it is a standard weapon, to be honest. Over here. Lost Prayer. Okay, that's what it's called. Lost Prayer, Lost Prayer, Lost Prayer. Lost Prayer to Sacred Winds. There's a chance I could get that if I end up getting a weapon. That's probably the only thing I really want from the standard banner right now. 'Cause I got like every standard weapon except for, I believe, Polearm. Cabot, we finally got Skyward Harp, Polearm. I don't have the Skyward Polearm. I got it on my second account though. Somehow I got this recently on the standard banner on my second account, which is funny. Claymore, we already got the standard weapon for that. Sword, we got the standard weapon for the Skyward Sword. So yeah, it's the only thing left from like any series on the standard banner is the polearm. So if I get the polearm, or the one that I want the most that's left is actually Lost Prayer. If I get that, then I don't really care what else I get from the standard banner. But then it's gonna make me save my wishes because there'll be no real reason to keep pulling on it because I got like every standard character right now until Mizuki gets thrown into there, and then I'm back to okay, I need that next character. But do I really need her? Not really. I just want her for collection's sake. I just want her for collection's sake. Despite that, I wish she wasn't bad because I think she's a very, very, very cute character. I didn't think I like her so much. Like I really liked her characterization. They did well with her characterization. I felt like there was a lot more life breath. I don't know what word is breathed into that character. Yeah, but yeah, don't want to forget, we need to go to run a teapot and then take Sethos out of there, so I need to see his voice lines. Gotta like his character. I don't know when I'll build him, but yeah. You can check our current wish count, but it will change by Monday, so I'll be back to checking this again. But Jesus, 22 pity on a 50-50, 11 50-50 wins, 9 50-50 losses. I am on a 50-50, of course. And 2 procs of the new special animation for a quote unquote guarantee that could happen at any time. if I don't win the 50-50. There's a chance for a mechanical capturing radiance, and it makes sure that you don't lose your 50-50 more than 3 times. I have not been unlucky enough to lose more than 3 times in a very long time, so I pray that I don't lose the next 50-50. But if I do, this is going to be tragic, and what I'm going to have to do is going to suck further. The thing that's gonna suck, I don't know what type of thumbnail I'm gonna do for Monday. Because if I pull for Xianyun, I'm probably gonna dedicate a stream thumbnail to pulling for Xianyun and trying to get Iansan copies. But to add to that, that's if I even get her in the first place. And then to add to that, I want to save a separate video for this specifically, a separate stream. But if I do that, then what's going to take away from the next stream for what I plan to do during Natlan up past 5.5? There's Chronicle Story Quests. There's exploration I really want to do, and I want to dedicate a thumbnail to that as well. So I'm like, I'm in this weird in between. I'd have to hope that I don't end up needing to try to pull Xianyun, and it'd be really funny in that regard. It feels weird seeing like my free to play Gems building up like this because I am noticing a difference between having and not having Welkin. They say it's not that much more, but the amount of time I've waited, I think I probably would have had more. But 88, 16, 10 is a decent amount of pulls. So 98, 16, 114 pulls I have right now. Okay. Probably save that. I actually would like to check something here, but nah, I'd rather not do that right now. I need to go to Serenity, but which I still haven't converted to the Natla one. I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I haven't focused my time doing that, but I'll go check Sethos' voice lines and then go actually speak to him before I take him out the Serenity, but I feel like I'll probably end up starting to work on the Natlan Center Teapot next patch. I'll probably try to. I'm mostly waiting for Longyan to finish her friendship, but she's already been finished for a while, but I don't want to take her out of here. I love her too much. So she could just kind of chill there. Huh. I would say I could have changed like the music if I went for the music disc, but I purposefully ignored most of them in the game. It's just funny, but okay. I checked the voice line there. I'm gonna check the voice lines here. Did I even bother to see what he even has though? I don't know. It sucked that a part of me attempted to build my second account, but my main account would probably have a better build waiting for him. But now I'm like in a weird spot because I don't know if I want to do that. What is going on here? What? Huh? Oh, is this for? She didn't have this goblet though. What is this? I think this is just his goblet. I guess because she had her own goblet, but that doesn't mean. That's so weird. I know this is very noblesse related. There's a chance I might have to strongbox next patch, which is something I don't want to do, but there's a good chance I might still have to. Just let him have that for now until I decide to actually work on him whenever I actually care to do so. In the past, I said I probably would wait till I get him like at least C4, but I still don't know about that.
Sorry, sir. Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you? Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation. Come with me. I know a good place. If you're always asking why, you end up thinking yourself into a corner. Sometimes it's better to let go. You hear
Commotion?
that?
It's just
Something's
random
going
things he
on
says, I
over there.
suppose.
I'm gonna go check it out. Early bird gets the worm. There's a lot of very fascinating people in the academia. Kinda makes me want to go study there.
You sure about that?
Oh, no umbrella for me, thanks. It hardly ever rains in the desert, so I'm gonna enjoy this while I can. No, no, no! Quick, let's get to lower ground.
Alright.
Quick, quick, quick! Let's pick up the pace. Jogging will warm us up.
You say that and then you get hypothermia.
The weather's so perfect, it'll be such a waste not to go camping. How does fishing in an oasis sound?
It sounds like a dream come true, but it's not the oasis I expect because the desert in Genshin does not have the greatest oases. Or oases, I don't know if that's a word.
Have you ever tried drawing in the sand? From up high, it makes for an incredible sight. But you need to pick somewhere less exposed to the wind.
Okay.
Good morning. Want to join me for breakfast? I'm gonna fix some shawarma wraps. I've been craving them since last night.
Shawarma wraps. Obviously, I don't remember a lot of like the food
It's
from
tempting to have a
Summer, to
coffee
be
at this
honest,
hour,
but I
but
remember some of
it'll
them.
ruin your afternoon nap. The desert's a pretty lifeless place during the day. But you can't beat the view of the stars at night. I'm gonna hit the hay. Want to catch the sunrise tomorrow.
Sethos
Some
impression.
of my elders say I'm difficult to control, like a wild animal. I actually don't disagree with that, but
Uh,
don't you think it's kind of an issue that they want to control how other people think in the first place?
you know what? I feel that. I feel that.
To be honest, being a leader is a little stressful, especially in the
I
Temple of
forget.
Silence.
I forget he's the leader of the
But
Temple of
after all
Silence
the
now.
years I spent with Grandfather, I'm at least clear in my own mind about the areas where I cannot compromise. After the rite of duels, and having been given the chance to make so many new friends, I now know the direction I want to take the Temple of Silence in from here on out. Don't worry, I won't mess it up. When you
Chicha.
approach someone while intending to ingratiate yourself with them, it often makes for a stilted conversation. It's much easier to build up a rapport by just hanging out and talking about whatever.
I kinda. Yeah, I understand that wholeheartedly, to be honest. It just sucks that, like, it's not gonna always work with, like, certain individuals. It all depends on if they even want to listen to you speak in the first place.
Lighting a bonfire at night keeps you warm and keeps wild animals away. To me, you're just like a bonfire. Too abstract? Alright, let me put it more directly. I think of you as a good friend.
I think I could understand that, but, you know.
When desert people receive a vision, everyone will claim it's a blessing from such and such a god, depending on their faith. Watching them get into an argument over someone else's vision about who's stronger out of Lord Hermanubis and Lord Sobek is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Wow, okay.
If you're ever traveling in the desert, journeying by night is a good choice. It does get very cold, but you don't get as dehydrated as you would under the harsh sun. Putting on a few extra layers is way easier than spending half your journey time looking for a water source.
That's probably like a life lesson of those that even live out there.
I don't know where morning flowers got their name. It's quite an evocative image, though. Maybe somebody saw one wilting in the sunlight and thought it looked like a person hanging their head in sorrow.
It makes me want to go check because there's a description on like everything in the game, but I don't think I care that much. But that doesn't change the fact that someone's probably already read it before.
Sino is truly outstanding. Absolutely a worthy heir to Hermanubis' power. As General Mahamatra, he has the utmost reverence for knowledge and wisdom. If the Academia and the Temple of Silence do start working together again, I'll take comfort in the fact that he's there. Oh, yeah, and another great thing about Sino, you know the way he talks? It's just so funny.
Interesting.
Tainar
Tainari?
is made of strong stuff. I only found out after the fact that he doesn't cope well with the desert climate. Never would have guessed from how he performed in the Rite of Duels. I was
Oh,
also
right.
surprised when he sent me a letter inviting me to visit Gandhara Ville, saying it would be a good chance to meet some of Sino's friends. Are those guys always such a hoot with their jokes? Dinner with them must be hilarious. I can't wait.
I like how you mentioned the Rider Duels with that, second story quest for Sino. I wonder if this voice line wouldn't be available without actually doing it. I didn't think it'd be a Tainari voice line though. So Kave and Alhaitham. It's funny that he has two in one. What is this about?
I saw those two at the tavern once, and another time at the cafe. Actually, I think I saw them once at the Grand Bazaar, too. The architect guy, he's always talking in a hushed tone. I guess he doesn't want people to hear, but, yeah, okay, it's not like I purposely listen in. It's just something about those two guys hanging out together. You just can't look away.
I can kind of get why he says that, but that's not a good thing. Wander.
Who is that guy anyway? Who is that guy anyway?
I feel
A
that.
foreign exchange student or something? He has a pretty incredible hat. Never seen anything like it. I tried to get a closer look once, but then I blinked and he was gone. Shame. I won't let him get away next time, though. I also hear he has some pretty interesting ideas. Gotta have a chat with him sometime.
You say he got away, but there's a good chance he probably just flew way above your head, so you probably didn't notice him. Dion.
Flame Mane. Everyone in the desert knows that name. The Eremites aren't exactly saints, as I'm sure you know, but Dia's one of the few solid and dependable ones out there. If you ever want to explore the Great Red Sand, Dia's the second best guide you could ask for. First best being me, obviously.
Damn, they're gonna fight you on that, I'm pretty sure.
Have
Candace?
you ever experienced Candace's hospitality? She cooks very generous portions. Even I could barely finish. So long as you're on the receiving end of her hospitality and not her wrath, you'll live a long and happy life.
Well, she's happy, I'm happy type situation. I guess every character says something similar about Candace in that way. I've noticed like most of like the characters from Sumeru end up mentioning it like that, like not trying to get on her bad side.
It's so rare to meet someone even more chummy than me. One minute I was taking a stroll near the academia, the next minute she'd taken me on as a student and was insisting on giving me a tour. She gave me a real fright though, because she said that if I joined Haravatat, I'd get the 20 tongues language learning package, mastery of all 100% guaranteed. I asked around, and it seems like that's just an in-joke among academia students. There is no 20 language graduation requirement after all. But I don't get it. How is that funny? It's only gonna put people off studying there.
Damn. Well, Farzan did you dirty then. I didn't even know she could even joke about things. I never heard her ever joke about anything. I'm pretty sure.
I usually can't stay still for more than a few minutes. But Zubair Theater is one place I don't mind just standing and watching while Nilu dances on the stage. It's a rare skill to be able to bring people such a sense of peace.
There's another character that can do that, but I forgot who it was now. That sucks. It might come back to me later.
You got questions? You've come to the right person. On the off chance I don't have the answers, I can ask around and help you find out.
There's just a more
If
of
you
a
have any
Sethos
equipment or
thing for
tools that need
friendship.
repairing, I can help you with that. What's my job? Well, I'm an unemployed vagrant, obviously. I wouldn't have the time to be such a handyman otherwise, would I?
I guess that's the whole case and point of a handyman.
I like going on hiking trips. I always map out my route, pack a bag and pick a good day. I enjoy having it all carefully planned out. Of course, you gotta leave some flexibility in your schedule, too. You might make a new friend along the way. I always have a great time at the Grand Bazaar. I like to pick a bunch of different herbs and spices to mix with some freshly grilled meat. I never make a note of the exact combination of ingredients, though, so I usually end up with one-off recipes. What do you think? Any interest in trying one of my limited edition, one-time only delicacies?
Yo, it sucked that even though I listen to the voice line, I know I'm gonna forget like half of these things a lot of the time.
Many
Some of these
insects
I
have
don't
a
forget too.
compulsion to follow the light.
I've lived in the
I'm gonna just
Temple
do
of
this
Silence
now.
for as
Alright,
long as I can
Marika,
remember.
tell me to
And
shut
to
up.
be honest,
I get it.
I've never had many of my own decisions to make. I'm still not sure if withstanding the power of Hermanubis was a blessing or a curse, but it definitely gave me a higher purpose in life. There's a million things you can regret in life, so I'm just happy I was able to bring that one situation to a close. I'm sure Grandfather will rest in peace, knowing that I got to become the leader of the Temple of Silence, and that Hermanubis' power has finally found a home.
Oh, right. Because of Sino.
I get bored when I'm inside for too long. I always like exploring the great outdoors, whatever the weather might be like. You have to be fully prepared before you venture out on a trip, especially when you're going somewhere you haven't been before. The first time I spent the night in the rainforest, I didn't realize that I should have brought a waterproof ground sheet. Ugh. That was a miserable night.
Favorite
I like
film?
mixing spices, but only because it makes meat taste better. It's a means to an end.
It kind of depends, because I don't know how much I would
Green
agree to
vegetables
that.
are nice to look at and all, but eating them?
You're not a green vegetables kind of guy. I don't like every green vegetable, but I like many green vegetables, so I can't sit here and say like I agree. I can understand why people don't like vegetables. I just never get the opportunity to eat vegetables as much as I feel like I should be, which is very frustrating. Which I don't want to talk about why that's the case, calling it an opportunity. But yeah,
Mm, mm, mm. I'm kind of a big eater. Hope that's okay with you?
damn.
Not bad. What's the recipe? I'll take some on my next hiking trip.
Both of them sound pretty well received rather than being like, okay, this one I really like the food. This one is like, it's all right. But it sounds like they're almost the same almost. But then obviously this is not gonna be that.
Hmm. Hmm. Nope. I can't really taste anything. Let me try some more.
No, there's no shot he says some shit like that. What? Why would he say that? If it was bad, just say it's bad.
You know, your hair would look amazing if it was done up in a desert dweller style.
Yeah,
How
it
about
would
kicking
be.
off the next year of your life with a new hairdo, huh?
Rest of
If you're
trouble
up
would do
for it,
that.
just leave it to me. You'll look glamorous. I promise you.
Feelings about Ascension intro.
This is your training regimen, huh? Interesting.
So that was when I had actually raised them, so I won't be able to see these until the day I actually work on them. Do I care about listening to it? Not really. But will I actually do that when I raise them one day? Possibly. But now it's time for me to run through this.
Hello there. It's nice to see you again. Sweet spot you got here. Thanks for inviting me.
I do really like Sethos' design. Honestly, if he was a 5-star, it wouldn't really surprise me if he was one. But it's alright, even
Sure
if it's a
do.
4-star.
It's great. I'd like to think I'm a flexible guy who can adapt to any environment. Never mind one as pleasant as this.
Well, the layout is my pride and joy. This is rather embarrassing. I've neglected a place lately. Damn. That's actually how I kind of feel lately, but you know what? I'll say both,
I
because
can
obviously
tell.
I go through both.
Some people like to go out and have fun. Others prefer to create a comfy space for themselves at home, where they can enjoy some peace and quiet. People enjoy life in different ways, but both approaches are equally valid. You know, this place is real roomy. There are houses and buildings, sure, but there's also lots of open space. You could build a bunch of different areas, each with a unique design. That way, it'd feel like we were camping in a new place every night.
That's what I currently do with my Serenity Bus. I would have like one island themed after Fontaine and one island themed after Inazuma and another themed as Lewa. I do that.
I'd even help out if you wanted.
I haven't actually tried to do something original yet. I was thinking about doing that with Natlan stuff, but I haven't felt motivated.
Truth is, I'm fully furnished with ideas as we speak. Hello there. Sweet. Sure
See
do.
what he said to
I
the
like
other
to think
voice
I'm a
line.
flexible guy who can adapt to any
That's
environment.
rather
Never
embarrassing. I've
mind one as
neglected a
pleasant as
place
this.
lately.
No, don't say that. I prefer being out adventuring too, so I try to keep things simple at home. But even then, my pad isn't nearly as neat as this. You know, this place is real roomy. You could. I'd even help out if truth is.
Okay.
Hello there. Sweet.
Alright, would you like to chat?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Things were getting quiet around here, you know? Just as well. There's something I wanted to ask. In your experience, what preparations would I need to make before visiting a newly excavated desert ruin?
What preparation would I need? Oh god.
Not yet. This question's purely hypothetical.
Okay.
Most of the members of the Temple of Silence spend their time at our base, researching and watching over our ancient technologies. But there are times when we must investigate external locations. I try not to miss out on those opportunities.
I don't go to the desert often. You probably have more experience than me. I know the desert like the back of my hand. I mean, I could say both and they're equally valid for me because I actually just saying, just saying. I'm not like everyone else who completely hate the desert, but I'm not like someone who like absolutely loved the desert either. It's only certain parts of the desert I really enjoyed. In the first iteration of the desert's release, I really liked. The second iteration I really liked. The last portion was the one I didn't like, which was like the one with Sarush and all of them with the world quest over there. That was like the only one where I didn't like it that much. Because despite me liking the world quest with Sarush, I didn't like the exploration was alright, but it was just something I didn't like because it really felt gated by the world quest as like one thing. It was very gated by the world quest. Same with the first area, but I felt like the first area was more exploration gated rather than just world quest gated. Even though it was both world quest gated and exploration gated, but it felt like I could do a lot just exploring the first area of the desert, and I really liked the King Destret's like area. I really did enjoy exploring that to me. That was just something I surprisingly liked from Sumeru. But the other area when we had like the tornado, I actually liked that world quest a lot because it was the world quest that had Yet or Jet in it. Anyone remember that, young lounge? I actually liked her a lot. Obviously, the first iteration of Desert also had a world quest somewhere around there as well. That her first world quest with her father. But yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I don't desert like the back of my hand.
That's the experienced adventurer aura I expected. So, are you familiar with the differences in climate between various regions in the desert, too? Take the area around the mausoleum of King Deshret, for example.
Oh yeah, that's what it's called. The Monster King Deshra. Yeah.
That area has the highest concentration of ruins related to King Deshret. It's also where investigation teams are liable to encounter the most trouble.
I mean, there's monsters there. That's about the best I can say.
It looks like nothing more than a swath of empty desert, but it's packed to the gills with invisible walls.
That place is pretty jam-packed. It's pretty big.
We spent enormous amounts of efforts to uncover the expanse of the ruins, only to then discover that determining their height was the real issue.
Their height.
Later on, a team member suggested bringing some of that invisible material back with us, and using it to build an invisible labyrinth around the Temple of Silence to ward off intruders.
You're not talking about yourself, are you?
Hey, do I seem like that sort of person to you?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But I'll admit, we were thinking along the same lines. It's just, I wasn't sure our people could navigate a labyrinth like that, so I didn't bring it up. In the end, my concerns turned out to be valid, and we scratched the idea.
Allow me to thank you on behalf of all the adventurers everywhere.
Don't mention it. Even if you don't count that labyrinth, I can assure you that the desert's not hurting for mysteries. Hello there. Sweet.
When I hear it like that, it makes me wonder if there'll be another expansion of the desert one day, even though it probably won't be big like how Sumeru had like a little bit of extra added to it because of another region having something like Fontaine's final area. But, you know, just something to think
Yeah,
about, I
sure.
suppose.
Just as well. Not yet. Most of the members, I try not to miss out on those opportunities.
I don't go to the desert often, you probably have more experience than
Oh,
me.
really? Is my intel wrong then? You know, so much of the desert remains a mystery, even to people who lived there a long time. Sometimes, we find our path blocked by a bunch of mechanisms before we can even get inside the ruin. Take the area around the mausoleum of King Deshret, for example. That
Okay.
area has the highest concentration
Okay, now
of
he
ruin.
goes
It
to
looks like
this.
nothing. We spent later on, and using it.
Okay.
Hey, do I see? But I'll admit, it's just, in the end, my concerns. Even if you don't.
Even if you don't.
Hello there.
Alright, last thing.
Sweet.
Last thing. Sometimes this is like the longest voice line, sometimes it isn't, so anything you want to do.
Oh, you bet I do. A whole list.
I'll chill out.
But I didn't want to step on your toes, seeing as this is your place and all.
What were you considering?
That maybe we could build a campsite?
I mean, I can definitely arrange that.
Really? Awesome. Okay, let me see. First, we'll need at least 2 tents. The first one's for resting. We'll put thick cloth up around the walls to keep any noise out. We could even use that one for research or to organize our documents. The other tent will be a space to chat and play games. We could put picnic supplies and chairs near the entrance. The weather here seems pretty nice, so we shouldn't need any rain or wind protection. Then, I guess the only thing left would be adding some adventure to this place.
You'd have to really divulge that one.
No matter how beautiful the scenery, standing back and looking at it's gonna get old sometimes.
I can kind of understand that. I mean, people built this Certain Teapot different. I want to like actually try hard on a Certain Teapot, but like even though they increase like the max like limit, it's still not enough for me to really try hard it. But some people have done really well building some of their Certain Teapots that I think is really cool. It made me want to do it at least once.
You've gotta get out there and enjoy it. And if there were mechanisms that we could use to jump, run, climb, or glide around this place, that would be the cherry on top. Install stuff like that, and whoosh, nothing here would be off limits.
I could ask Tubby about that. I mean, there's literally like Certain Teapot things we could create it like a sort of a mini game. Like there's people that have done that with their Certain Teapots already.
Ah, you mean that little finch with the nice smile? Perfect. I've actually talked to her already. All that stuff she knows about housekeeping. Super impressive. I couldn't get her to tell me about all her contraptions, but I understand. Every organization has its secrets. The Temple of Silence is like that too. Don't worry. I'll find a way.
I'll find a way. Oh, god dang it. I was like, okay, so far I didn't have to pick a different option, so I was like, okay, smooth sailing. And then, alright, turn this into a music park, are we? Whatever makes you happy. I've got more than enough space. I guess I'll pick this one first and then I'll go back through.
Perfect. Glad to have your stamp of approval. Well, I'll get designing then. I'll let you know when the blueprints are ready. You can invite your other friends over once it's done. The more the merrier.
I like how this is another one of those voices where, oh, let's go get this thing done, and then we don't do it. Just like how Mona invited us
Hello
out
there.
and we still never went with her.
Sweet.
I'm always reminded of that. I still think about that. That anything you want to do, sometimes there's like something we could do with them. Like there was also a Baiju voice line for this one, where we were supposed to go help him with something. I didn't forget that. But I'm
Oh,
not
you
gonna
bet.
expect that.
But
It's
I
all
didn't
slice
want to
of life
step on your
stuff, so
toes.
that's why it just
That
kind of exists, you know?
me. Okay, let me see. The first one's for we could even use that. The other tent? The weather here seems. Then I guess the only thing left would be, no matter how beautiful, you've got to get out. And if there were install stuff like that, and whoosh. Ah, you mean that? Perfect. I couldn't. Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Turn this into a music park, are we?
Perfect. Glad to have your stamp of approval.
Bruh. Okay, whatever.
So, I'll get. You can
Okay,
erase
all
her, huh?
that for him to say it anyways. He just said the same thing anyways.
Hello there.
Well,
Sweet.
anyways, Sethos, good night.
Good night. Oh, hey, you're up pretty late. Still got plans then?
Bruh, you don't need to tell me that it's 1 in the morning, okay? I'm good. There's still something I have to do after all.
I'm not tired either. How about we go out for a bit? If we run into trouble, I'll protect you. Or you can protect me. Whatever works.
Well, anyways, I like Sethos. He's a pretty upstanding guy. I found him interesting when we had met him in Sano's second story quest. His freaking character design is so good. They'd be doing pretty well with some of the male designs in the game. And it's funny because they usually give good male design, but sometimes their kits don't reflect that very well. Sometimes they're really good, or sometimes they're decent, or sometimes they're just missing something. I mean, it is what it is, but it does frustrate me sometimes. So when I see that Aoife becoming playable fairly soon, if I'm right, he's going to get drip marketed. Pretty sure. With him appearing in the next event, story quest event for Natlan coming up, which is gonna be Natlan's second story quest event, which I look forward to seeing. I look forward to see how that's going to turn out. Damn it, I got every person I own like maxed out on friendship. Next character I'm gonna end up getting is Iansan. I think Yalan is my last one. I don't think there's anyone else I have. Oh, I missed. I forgot about you, buddy. I forgot about you. I forgot about Tainori. I keep forgetting. I didn't play him once since I got him an anniversary for free, and I feel bad about that still. Guy said I was gonna at least play him a bit. I built him up too, and I put a lot of effort into him just for me to be like,
Exploration
okay,
and trials.
well, I couldn't help myself when I got this character. I just found it play so fun. But I don't like Bennett's Circle, so that's why I haven't played him in a while. So I'm excited to see Ensom with him. It's gonna be quite interesting. I might actually see what like an actual spread team, how it actually functions. The thing that sucks is that the thing that no one hasn't really talked about, because non-Emily teams with the Ensom, I wonder how good, using two different characters, if you have Mawika with him and Iansan, if two different Cinder City procs would actually be good or not. I don't know if Iansan can actually reliably proc it like how Aurora can kind of like hit two elements at the same time if you do the setup right. I have to test that because if I can proc Center City with Iansan on both without me having to use Kenichi's burst at times, then I could reliably do something interesting with like both Mawika and Iansan, so that both center cities can actually interact with each other to actually give him uptime on the center city buff without actually needing to use only one character for it. Makes me hope for the best on that, so we'll have to see when I actually do that. He's the character I'm most excited to test with the Ensign though. Obviously I want to try Overload with Shivers, but I don't have Shivers C6 like my second account somehow got her C6, so I don't know if Shivers will be on the next patch banner, but if she isn't, that'll be hilarious because Versa's best teams are going to end up having Shivers in it. So if they don't have Shivers next patch on her banner, I'll be a little surprised because to make her as good as possible, she's gonna kind of need Shivers. So I wonder if the devs are gonna actually throw like people a bone on that, because I'll make that banner cracked. Because then that means there's a possibility it's gonna be Farzan, Iansan, and Chevreuse. That'll be such a cracked banner, actually. Even though I don't need Farzan, but I could greatly use some Chevreuse cons. Where is she at? Is she not up here? Or am I tripping? I guess I left her at 80 and I didn't realize that. I'm gonna have to change that in the future. I still have a lot of these talent books. Never really worked on it because it just heals, but probably should still consider it. Okay, yeah, she's C1 on this account. I thought she was C2. That's a shame. Well, if Showa ends up on that banner, that'd be really cool. 'Cause I don't know how they're gonna make Varessa like if they don't sell Varessa well. I doubt that like if they want to sell her well, they're probably gonna have to put Sheris on their banner because of all the like the team comps I've seen people talk about with like Varessa. I can only see Chevrolet with her. Every other team just is nowhere near as good as her, even at C0, which is very concerning. I mean, they're making a put DPS or raw multipliers have to be better than not, because like reactions for Electro isn't really good for like damage. I mean, Overload is probably the only one where you could actually have like some meaningful damage in between your plunges and all that. But there's not much I can say. I still wonder if I should even talk about the new artifact set since you can't say that they didn't show it in the live stream. They only showed it for a frame for the plunge set. I was really surprised by that, but I still can't believe the new crowd set next patch. No one can use that set, even though like you could do something niche with Moika if you have Shenhe and like what's his name? God damn it. Chungyun. If you have Shen and Chungyun, you could do like a wacky like thing with that artifact set with Moika since Moika doesn't gain energy, so her energy is practically zero all the time. But it makes me worried about like what this character may entail because it definitely sounds like it's possibly Skirk, but there is also a chance it could be that other character I mentioned earlier, where there's three characters left in their roadmap. The one character that people are rumoring to be Dahlia
Many
from
insects
Mondstadt,
have a compulsion
and
to
then
follow the
there
light,
is
and humans are the
another
Osma-
character. I don't need to know Osmith is one. The character in the middle being Skirk, definitely Skirk, and then there is the character to the very right, which looks like a Fontaine character that looks like a chef. Looks like it has a chef hat, or yeah, I was gonna say Krabby Patty, but you know, the crusty crab hat. But that's what it looks like, man. It looks like it's a chef hat. But yeah. Oh, that's ready. That reminds me. I want to check this before I actually leave. How close is he to max? Oh, okay, not too far, but you know, I was wondering how close he was. Haven't used him since I got it for anniversary. I felt pretty bad about that. Wanted to use him for friendship, but I didn't use him for very long because of Kanich. I just really like the playstyle. If I never pulled Kanich and I went and skipped for Shona and then Moika, I would have had a lot more wishes right now. And I would have been in a very interesting position, but I don't know how that would have turned out. But looking back at like my polls, I wonder what's gonna happen next patch, man. I forgot I had like 22 pity on the main banner, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. Next patch is gonna be interesting. Aoife's confirmed to be an animal character, given that someone actually found out what his element actually is, which really surprised me. I was actually quite surprised to notice it. Should I work on that poem? I forgot about that. That's another thing I need to do, but I don't know if I want to do it, to be honest. Right now I got 114 polls, which is very exciting. I'm in a good position for that, but I'm still debating what am I gonna do about the artifact transmitter. Now we're gonna have like an easier guaranteed drop chance for like 2 subset rolls of current, which is nice. But like my biggest problem will be if we can even get a good artifact via what I actually want. Either I could wait for a new character to use that like actual thing for, or I'm gonna use it for someone existing. I thought long about what like type of goblet I wanted, and the only one I want right now is either Hydro or Pyro because it lacks something for something specific. Hydro specifically just doesn't have good Hydro goblets in general. I have good Dendro goblets. I still have a craft one I'm not using. I have Electra has some of my best goblets on my account. Geo has some of my best goblets on my account. Animal is actually in a pretty okay spot. I was surprised how many decent goblets I have for this now. Pyro is looking a lot better, but there's something specific for Pyro specifically I want for a specific character. Even though I know she could have a better set, I don't feel like building her on another set. I'd rather just replace the goblin and be done with it. I've had that goblin for so freaking long. But like, if I had gonna build and I could just, not have this still on Deluxe as well as like a thing. But it's fine. That's the way to improve my Huto. But outside of that, can't think of much. I mean, Frena's not happening. I've tried. The only thing I could do is get a Tenacity build. Nuvelet, my problem requires strong bugs, which I'm probably gonna do one day. I just need a better circling. I need a better onset flower because I can't stand having that be my best piece. That's gonna suck, man. I have to beat a 40 CV piece, and it needs to be an onset one with like HP% rolled into it, or I'm gonna be frustrated. Could obviously improve like the HP goblet, even if it's only a little bit, as like a thing. But yeah, I can't think of like any other goblet I would want it for. I mean, I have pretty decent crowd goblets as well. Obviously, I could use a better crowd goblet, but I don't need a better crowd goblet that badly. Dendro has too many cracked ones. I don't need to be like, I don't need to remind you about this thing here, but
Wait.
can't really think of much else. It's just Pyro for something specific, and then just Hydro, because Hydro lacks good Hydro goblets. Even though I have a lot of decent Hydro goblets, but I don't have like a cracked Hydro goblet at all yet. Geo, I have several cracked Geo goblets, and I'm getting rid of a good one too. I have one I have to get rid of, which is frustrating, man. I can't think of anything else. That's that's the position I've been in for a while, because originally I was gonna keep trying for like a double crit Sands on set, but then I ended up getting an okay one and I got that. But I guess there's that for Pyro Goblin, or Sands, I mean. I thought about making a Sands from a Weka, but now I don't even know if I want to do that. Everything kind of hinges on what happens with whether or not I pull Iansan and actually build her, because if I get Iansan, I'm probably going to end up playing Weka for friendship again, just to do Overload. But I might end up doing Canadians as well, but, yeah. I was thinking about doing a double crit Iansan from a Weka, but I keep getting double crit Iansan, so I end up finally getting an okayish piece, because the game won't stop giving me double crit Iansans on this set. I got a decent attack sands as well with this one, and then somehow I got this bad boy with just high crit damage. I only missed one roll. At this 5 roll crit damage, this would have been an easy 40 crit damage artifact, which makes me sad because I would have loved to experience that one time, but at the same time, I'm kind of happy it didn't, because there's no telling how good an artifact could be if I started like actually using pieces like that to that extent. But it makes me wonder sometimes if I just like rolled a piece and it just rolled that well. But yeah, I need to look at my artifacts again. I got rid of so many artifacts with like plus 20, and some of them I wasted to fill up gaps. So I'm lacking stuff because of me not having the more to level up an artifact. That's my fault, to be honest, but it really sucks. So yeah, with that, thank you guys for watching this video, stream, what have you. Next Genshin stream will be next following Monday. the day before patch 5.5 goes live because I like doing that to just talk about what I'm excited for, see the final like count for like Primogems and whatnot, which is sometimes what I do on that stream to be like, all right, here's what we got, this is what I'm gonna deal with, and that we're gonna do. Originally, I was gonna pull for this character, but thanks to those rumors being true, Xianyun is rerunning, and now the only thing standing in my way is the drip marketing. If if Skirk is drip marketed, I am skipping Xianyun, which means I'm probably only gonna be able to try, but for so many pulls, which is going to suck unless I get early when I try free Iansan, which means I'm just gonna try to get C0 Iansan and skip. But if I go for Schengen, I'm gonna hope for a C2 Iansan at most, but I don't know if I'll get that lucky. So everything kind of like up for grabs right now. I don't know what's gonna happen. At least I have a decent amount of pulls to like I can kind of guarantee a 5 star, even if I miss the 50-50 in my situation. It just sucks that after my next guarantee, I'm gonna have to be extremely tedious with my pulls after that because if I lose my 50-50, my next 5 star after my guarantee is another guarantee being the capturing radiance. So that'll be cool. But like I said before, I'm in a position where I have a chance for it to proc even if I go on a 50-50. So it'll be really cool to see the animation for the first time for me. And I wonder how that's going to turn out. But yeah. Lion's still not going to max out, but it's going to suck having to farm VV again. I'm going to have to probably start farming that next patch. Or maybe I should probably do it sooner. I don't know yet. Ah, man. I did not like what I had to do to get some of these pieces for Lion's build. Maybe I'll show most, maybe I won't. I kind of don't want to. Yeah, everything hinges on the freaking drip marking now. And the roadmap, there's only a few characters left. One of them probably guaranteed to be Aoife, and there's only 3 other characters outside of that. One of them that might make us wait till 5.7, or is she gonna drip market for 5.6? And that's Skirk. Or it's that other character that looks like a Fontaine. That'd be interesting. But I have a feeling we're probably gonna go back to Monster in 5.7 if we don't go there in 5.6. So I look forward to seeing what they do. I like to see what they're gonna do next. So with that, I bid you farewell, and I don't know if I'll do another stream before that for like any other game. I should mention that. I think um I don't know what else would I do? What else would I do? I don't think I have anything else. I don't have any other stream I want to do right now, even though I would have a stream idea if I wanted to do something next week. I just need to focus my recorded playthrough, to be honest. I'm in a really precarious spot. I haven't edited the next video, and I've been like stressed out of my mind, so I haven't started yet. And now this is the weekend to do it, but I can't guarantee if I'll even get that by Monday. I can't even guarantee it, so it's either Monday or Tuesday maybe for that upload. Because it's going to be a long video. I gotta hit it. But look forward to that, I suppose. It's going to be a rage filled video. Yippee. Anyways, thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.